Me? Oh, hello everybody. How are you doing? This is Queens Bill Global coming to you on our every wealthy Wednesday of the week. We are giving you great nuggets and just giving you value, bringing you value to the community that you're in, and giving you just informed information that we receive from the community that we are associated with, and we like to share our information with those that we love, those who are that are on our pages, those are following us, just to bring you just a couple of nuggets every week, to just to see if this is a community that you want to join, and consider your own. And when we talk about community, we are from all over the world. We're from, Africa, UK, France, Ukraine, Dubai, Belgium. We have people all over the world that we connect with. And it's just a pleasure to be among this platform with these two gorgeous queens today. And we are talking about the steps to start investing. We've had a call over last week about why it's important to invest, but now we want to know. Now we believe now you want to do it. Take some action. So we're going to give you a little bit of points, pivotal points that can help you take actions to investing. So I want to introduce to a lot of you. If you may not know, my name is Ambassador Jamie Lowry. I am from the United States. I originally from North Carolina, moved to Georgia by way Florida, but came back to Georgia. So I am representing Georgia land, Georgia peaches all over the state of Georgia. So I do have with me Millionaire's Great Lady and also Queen Sophie. And I would take the time now to introduce Millionaire's Great Lady so she can tell you just a little bit about herself as well.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing amazing. It's always an honor and a pleasure for us to be here with Queens Build Globally. We are here to talk about investing. We are here to talk about cryptocurrency. We are here to learn more about money. So I'm sure you are not wasting your time. I'm sure you are at the right place at the right time. So yeah, let's go. I'm Queen Great Lady. Like Jamie said, I live in Pittsburgh. I'm originally from Congo Brazzaville. It's always an honor and a pleasure for me to be here and to share the time with you, ladies. Let's go.
All right, so Queen Sophia from the UK, we want to hear some things, some goodies about you. Can you tell the community all over the world who you are and what do you do? What you represent, girl? Queen, should I say?
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Are you excited with us tonight again for this amazing topic we're bringing in? I'm Sophie Kemoko. I live in the UK. I'm originally from Congo. I'm also originally from France. But you know what? That's where we're building globally because we're all over the world and we share with you this amazing step how to start investing in you and in your life. Please ask us your question to know more what we're talking about. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Queen Sophie. I'm not sure if you want me to continue with it, but we can just start it off with, like she said, if y'all have any questions out there that you want to, maybe have an answer to, or just, you have your own personal opinion or whatever that you want to share with us, definitely, comment below and, or either just give a shout out. We love great comments, positive comments concerning, this particular brand of queens that we are presenting to you on a weekly basis. So today we are here to talk about steps to investing, and this actually question has arrived from just what we are doing. People may have said, okay, I'm interested in it. So can you give me some just practical steps on what would I have to do to invest. So, I want to first, I'll ask my first queen, and then I'll go into the second, and I'll follow up. What are some steps that you can give to the audience that are listening, and those who will eventually watch the replay? Some practical steps to investing, and I mean, let's just, you can break it down however you want to do it. So, Queen, great lady, let's go ahead. I'm asking you.
So thank you, Jamie, for the opportunity to answer this question. When it comes to investing, you have to decide first. What do you want to invest? Do you want to invest in stock? Do you want to invest in cryptocurrency? There is many ways to invest your money. You can invest in oil, in gas, in cryptocurrency. You have first to decide the market in which you want to invest your money. And before you decide, make sure you do your research. So that's my first thing I will say. The person have to decide in which market he want to invest his money. But the decision comes by doing your research first. And yeah, that's what I will say.
So definitely, I totally agree with you, Queen, great lady, about doing your research. But you do have of course, the internet is a great tool, but you do want to make sure that you are plugged into the right, I want to say the right communities as well, to know what to look up. So for those of the people that may want to do their research, but they don't know what to research, what kind of advice could you give them?
So for those who want to do the research, but they don't know where to start the research, actually we invite them in IAM Academy, because in IAM Academy there is people always doing the research for you, and actually they will tell you in what to do the research to go deeper, because then we give you like the basic, and you they will tell you, hey, go deeper in this space, go deeper in that, and then we give you the keyword, because when it's come to research, usually it's the keyword. You need to know which keyword to put on Google. Even on YouTube, everything is about keyword, so you need to know which keyword to use. By being part of IAM Academy, you have that opportunity to receive from people who have experienced the right keyword you need, or the right book even you need to read, so you have all the information you need.
So she was saying so you're saying in the IAM Academy, that we're a part of, it provides a lot of does a lot of the research, which is the legwork that we would have to do if we didn't really know. And that's great about being a part of a platform that's educating you. So you won't just be out there, just sort of in the wind trying to figure out if this is, the right, crypto, or this is the right investment, or this is the right platform to start building my wealth portfolios. You do need to be a part of a community. And I want to, and like I said, to me, we want to always share with you and let you know that the community that we are part of does provide the information. So, gives us the like she says, gives us that keyword, or gives us that key particular thing to go and do the research on after they explain it to us. Then they give us the leeway to do that. So, okay, Queen Sophie, you have been investing. You have been investing in NFTs, and you've been investing in crypto. So, what made you start investing? Like, what did you do before? I mean, what was it? What was that thing that just said, okay, let me just start investing. I need to start investing.
Microphone is closed.
Can you hear me, Queen Sophie? Can you hear me, Queen Sophie?
I think she has connection issue. She said that here.
She's having connection issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think now she can hear you.
So until she gets back, I'll go ahead and answer the question for on my end until her connection gets.
The microphone is closed, quick, Sophie. We can hear you. Open your mic. Open your mic.
Your mic, Mike.
Just
Let's
go
see.
ahead, Jimmy.
It's open. It's
She got,
okay.
God, she got it, and she just
I
you
think
just
it's your
muted it.
connection.
Yeah, you muted it. Do it again. There you go. Okay, she'll come back. Okay, so we'll wait for Queen Sophie to come back. And see, that's the thing. This is the joy of the internet. I tell you. We have people like Queen Sophie, for instance. I love it because she lives literally in London. So to really be on this time frame, at 1 o'clock is actually getting nighttime there. It's like all 6 p.m. So she's just experienced some technical difficulties, which is is given. However, I'm going to go ahead and answer the question, and when she gets back on, she'll be able to answer the question as well. So, okay, let me make sure she's good before I get started, and then I'll give it back to her. So, can you hear us now, Queen?
Yeah. Can you hear me, Prince?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Before my connection go bad again, what make me to start investing in NFTs? Because I found the place that I've been looking for so long to learn, to be around those amazing educators in the world that can teach me what I can do, where I can invest at the right place. And that really make me to build my confidence and also to learn about how to build the confidence. Because one thing we have to know, when you take the step to invest, don't think it's something that will come overnight. No. Investment, it's about telling your mind, and that's important to learn, telling your mind that you're investing for a longer future, for your lifestyle, for your future.
Okay, so yeah, a lot of things I can just pinpoint what she was saying until she get back. She said her a lot of times she said she started investing because she's seen it as something that she can use for her family for the future, the legacy of her family. And you have to look at it. You have to change your mindset when you are investing. So one of her steps was about the area of the mind, and I totally agree with her because you can't think that when it comes to investing, you're going to experience a quick, residual, whatever. It's gonna be a profit. It's gonna take long term, and then but you do expect increase. I can say that in your investments because we are up on our platform that shows us particular things that we can invest in. That is going to be increasing
And you,
these particular things. Okay. Yeah, you're back. Can you hear me? So I was just explaining to everybody what you were saying, just sort of going over what you said. So what I want to say, me personally, the steps to investing are, yeah, first note me how if I didn't know anything about it, I would find something or some platform that was promoting it, and I would definitely get connected with someone who is already doing something that I want to do. For example, how I got into investing was I seen Dr. Jewel Tankard on Facebook, on just literally on Facebook, and she had what is called the Millionaires Club. And I noticed that in her Millionaires Club, she did like real estate investing. She was doing all sorts of economic, any type of profitable business adventures. So it had me interested, and I was like, okay, so that's the route I want to take. And I connected with someone who was already doing what I wanted to do. And then she not just doing it, but she was experiencing results. So I was actually seeing whatever she was implementing and taking actions to do with her investments. I was seeing results come from what she was doing. So I connected with her, and then in that way we also connected with the platform that we are the Queens and I are a part of right now, the I Am Academy. And now I'm learning myself. And see, that's the difference. Sometimes, I mean, some people use other people to help to invest their money. We don't do that here. And I want to make sure that's clear, because a lot of people think, oh, so I'm going to give you my money so you can invest it. No, that's not what we do. We are educated on how to invest our own personal money that we have, and that we can invest. So that's the difference. It's important that you have the education, because if something goes wrong systematically, you are in a position still to be in a winning position, to still have your own personal investments working for you. And that's the deal changer. That's the game changer right there. And a lot of organizations don't do what we are learning to do. They just pretty much have an organization or a platform, and they take your money, and they sort of gamble it. And it's like, you don't want that. You don't want to get connected to something that's going to take your money and gamble it. So you want to be aware. You want to make yourself knowledgeable in the area of investing. So making sure that you are connecting with people who are actually doing what you want to do, and seeing the results of the things that you want to do. And then I'll even leave it off this. Let's talk about planning it. Plans. Steps in investing. You have to have a certain plan. What would you agree with that, great lady?
Yeah, for of course, you need to have a plan, and when it's come to planning, you have to choose even an investing account, which one you're gonna use. So that's one of the part of the plan as well. So if you don't have a plan, you don't know what step to take properly, where to start first. But when it's come to planning, first things you need to do is to choose an account, a investing account. Yeah, I go with you.
Yeah. So even in that, choosing an investment account is still a major decision, because there's certain types of accounts and certain types of emails that you set up, that can help secure your investments. So you want to make sure that whatever the account you have, we call them wallets, we call them, so whatever platform that you're using to secure your money, or purchase your money, or purchase your coins or crypto, whatever that you invested in, is secure. So, and we get the information on how to secure your money. So, I mean, a lot of people, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's such a great space to be a part of, because you get all this knowledge ahead of time, and where people have already did these things in the past, and they're showing you the way to being successful in being in your own investor, in your own bank. So, I mean, to me, and it may sound challenging, but it's really not. It's just a matter of information, and getting the proper information that you need to move your investings and to increase investing. So, anything
Yeah.
that you want to add?
Yeah, another thing I will say as a step when it's come to investing, like they say, we say you first of all you decide which market you want to invest. You do your research. Second, you have a plan. Third things you have to do, you have to choose which account to invest in. But the third things you need to do is actually choose your broker, which broker you want to use, because there is many broker out there. So you need to know which broker you're gonna go in, and why do you choose that broker? Because not all the brokers are good. So without, if you don't have a white broker, you don't gonna make like your account is in danger. So I don't know, Jamie, if you want to add something on that.
Yeah, so like yeah, you're totally right. You have to choose a broker, and to if that's something like when she says broker, is brokers are for if you're trading, because we do have a platform to trade. So it is important on you choosing the right broker for trading, because there's certain ones that may take out a certain amount of fees or charge you a little bit more to trade. So you want to make sure you get the right one that's going to really fit you, that best helps you with your trading plan or goals. So Queen Sophie, are you back with us? Can you hear me? Want to make sure I see your own, but I just want to make sure. Okay. So guys, it's a part of the internet. We understand it. I understand it. It's all as well, when we have these challenges online when it comes to the internet. Hopefully we can make these adjustments so we can make sure that we're on here, not going in and out. But it's all well. It's all good. We still giving value to the call and to the live. So Queen Sophie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So like now I was saying, how do you what are some steps to maybe possibly securing your investments? Do you have any just little nuggets on how to secure your investments?
The time to secure your investment, the
Hmm.
good things, sometimes what I really love and enjoy with the academy, at least they can direct you because, again, we got those educators that are giving you the guideline because they've done the research. Then when they teach you actually where you can secure your investment because you're doing it yourself, but they teach you, they show you, they demonstrate you what is can be secure for your money. Then that's the really things I enjoy in terms of how to secure your investment. And it's definitely a different way that you can secure it, but it's first you have to know where to put your money on and how to secure it.
Okay, so Queen, she said, you first got, like I said, we get like this information in the academy. What are some key things that you've learned so far, great lady, on how to secure your investments?
I mean, when it's come to secure your investment, first of all, the investment you're gonna do come online. So on when it's come online, there is many hackers there. There is many people can send your account. So the first thing is come to secure. You need to protect your email. That's why as being part of Yam Academy, I didn't know about ProtonMail, but being part of Yam Academy, I learned about the ProtonMail because that's the basic things you need to do is your email address because even when it's come to your broker, when it's come to your investment account, everything you use is your email, but you better have your secure email. Your Gmail is not enough secure. Your Yahoo is not enough secure. Your cloud is not enough secure. You need something more secure to protect your email. So one of the best things I learned being part of this space is about ProtonMail because ProtonMail is one of the greater email here in the world are more secure than everything. So the ProtonMail, you set up your ProtonMail account so you sure your email, nobody can hack it because all your information will come in your email. Even the profit you're going to make when you transfer that, all the information will go in your email. So you better protect your email and open your account with that secure email so you know that everything is secure.
So great. I mean, both of your answers were great because yes, security and the emails are so vital. When it comes to your finances, we have we are very, and it's so funny because we have like a great educator there. Is Curtis Cobain is one of those DCX Academy. We call him Kurt Cobain, and also another gentleman, Mike Sotero, which is also and he invested. We invest in cryptocurrencies, and they teach us just the protocols of securing your investments. And I could we could tell you all the nuggets, but we do want you to sign up, and actually join the academy to really get everything, because I do believe that once you invest in it, you'll be more attentive to do it, and be really attentive to really be a part of the community. But there are steps. One of the steps is to let's go back over it again. First step is to make sure that you're doing your research. The second one would be to make sure that you are, and how I said, find someone who in that research, find someone who's actually doing the thing. There's someone you can trust. Okay, let me add that too. If you don't, make sure there's someone you can trust and actually can see what they're doing. And we're not telling you, because some people don't really know. When we say investments, they may be thinking about, mutual funds. They may be thinking about, 401ks. They may be thinking about, hedge funds. So it's different ways to invest, but the specific way we're talking about is you're doing it yourself. You're becoming your own bank. You're becoming your own personal investor yourself. Therefore, you don't have to rely on other people to invest for you. So that's the difference. The difference is you're doing it. You might, you have to trust your own judgment, and you have to also trust the people that are educating you on what they're teaching you on how to invest it, and how to secure it. So the third thing was to secure it with a trusted website, which we get the understanding, we get that information as well. And then there are, I'll put it out there. There are what they call, ledgers that we also can secure our wealth on, and our investments on. And then we get the actual information on what type of ledgers to get, because there's so many. So the great part about it, they already do that research and tell us these particular ones are the ones that you can use to secure it. So you don't have to worry about, it being stolen, being, like she said, hacked, or so, and then where to secure it, where to place it. So those are the pretty much the steps. Any of you queens have any more?
Yes, I will add that when it comes to investing, you choose your broker, but you need to think about as well the commission of your broker. How much commission the broker gonna take on your investment, on your trading when it's come to trading, or you. And another thing is you need to think about long term when it's come to investing. It's not a overnight money. It's a long term. So you have to think about long term as well, and think about the amount you want to start investing. It's really important to know as well how much you can start, like if it come to a trading example, how much you want to start investing, and how can you protect your money. Because when it's coming simple to investing, you need to know how many percent of that amount you need to risk on the marketplace. Because investing is about wasting. It's about a risk. You need to know, sorry, how to manage your risk, and that's a part of a step as well.
Okay, so Queen Sophie, do you have any thing to add to the steps, and what you've experienced so far, and with your investments? That you've been doing, both of y'all been doing well, including myself, with making sure that you secure your investments, and making sure that it's growing at a good speed. Can you hear me?
Uh, yeah, you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. What I can add about those steps is definitely that is something. So it is definitely something beneficial when they show you everything that can secure your
Okay, so we'll see if she come back. There you go. All right, there you go.
Yeah. Everything we do, you have to see, okay, what are the risks? Um, but I would say you got that small risk, but you have to accept it, go for it. But on the backside is you have to see that is the step that you're taking not only for now, it's a lot, it's the step that you're taking for life. That means it will be for generation. It's not only like you will enjoy it, but your old generation will keep enjoying the premise, the nugget of what you're starting investing. And that's the beauty of taking that step, taking that risk of you saying, okay, that's my step to start with. You got that secure email, you got the secure broker where you know that you can get your percentage every single week. Then it's definitely not that much risk. It's no risk at all. It's just beneficial in a long term side. It's beneficial to take the step.
Well, I would say too, I want to add too, it's great to, have a plan, like an investment plan of like action of saying, or like, which helped me to, if you want to invest, tell yourself, have a plan when you get your whatever income that you receive, a certain percentage goes towards it. You got to make it, you got to make a plan of action to invest as well. So if I get, if I have a certain amount coming in every week or every month, then a certain percentage will go to my investment. So you have to make it an intentional action to make those types of investments. So if it's $10, and I want to make sure I explain too, it don't have to be a lot of money. And a lot of people think, well, that sound like I have to have thousands of dollars to invest. Not necessarily. You can start investing with as little as $10, $5. We remember we said long term. So, when you look, when you have a mindset of it's being long term, it's just a little bit, like by little bit, it increases over time. So, and then it's just a matter of how much, because you think about, if I was one of those who like to go to Starbucks every week. I would just get it because it's just something I did all it just automatically. Then I realized, okay, with my receipts, I'm, managing and looking at it, I'm like, that could have been, a good investment, for that month. And I could have made, increase in my investment. So it's just a readjustment of, what you have extra to invest. And I want to say, we talk about risk, but we also want to talk about, when we say talk about risk, we're not saying risk, things that you're not willing to lose, because some things, and not saying that we lose it all, but you don't want to be in a point too that's, that $5, whatever, you're good, because that's not taken away from your own personal household. It's something that you have, in extra in your amount that's coming in to invest. And it could be fun. I mean, I make it fun as well. I always reward myself. I pay myself too when it comes to, if I invest, I'm like, good job. You deserve a reward. I make it fun. I know my mentor, Joel Tanker, she always, when she invests, when she buys her something real nice, she invests as well. She makes sure she doubles up on her investments. So, to take that type of blueprint to say, okay, if I want to get me something, or either, after I've taken care of, everything else, if I want to get me something nice, then it's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be. I always tell people, they don't make it so complicated. If you got $2 left over, then put them $2 in an investment. You know what I'm saying? It don't make it challenging. Don't say, well, this is only $2. All I got is $2. Them $2 can go into $20. That $20 can go into 200. That 200 can go into 2,000. You know what I'm saying? So don't look at how much you got to invest. Just do it. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's two. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. Just start it. Because you would think about it, you have been conditioned to not invest in wealth. So when you start doing it, now you're practicing a wealth habit, a wealthy habit that could now change a different course in your life. Where it was generational poverty, now you're establishing a principle and you're doing a particular practice where you are now making yourself generational wealth versus the lack that was associated. So just do it. I don't care. It's that one thing that my mentor told me. It's all about starting and not just starting. And she said, I don't care if it's with $2. It's a principle that you're implementing. And anybody, when you take action and implement it, it changes the course of your family. You change every time you have that extra $2 and you invest it, automatically say that just changed. I just now shifted my family in another direction every time, and then keep that as a way of motivation. If that's something that your goal is to establish legacy and generational wealth, then keep that investing as a motivation to say, I'm shifting it. Yeah, every time I'm doing it, I'm shifting that generational poverty is I'm wiping it out, and that's what you're doing. That's really what you're doing, to be honest. So anybody else? And before we wrap
So
up,
yeah, actually, Jamie, what you said is so great. But when it's come to even thinking about generation wealth, you need to learn how to be patient. When it's come to the step, you can have the right broker, you can have all the knowledge you want, but if you are not patient with your investment, it's not going to work. Because even creating a long-term investment is as patient. Some people, they put money today, they expect the market to go up. As soon the market is low, they sell it. And as soon you sell it 2 months later, you see it, your investment should go multiply by 10, by 100, but because you lost patience, you lose. And another thing is, even when it's come to investing, you need to learn how to be disciplined. Like you say, the percentage you're gonna use to send, like every week, every day, every month, ask discipline. No matter what's happened, you have to do it. It's ask a lot of discipline when it's come to investment. Even any investment ask discipline, because you can see, like, let me take an example. I'm gonna enter a trading. I'm entering the market. I see that the market is going on my direction. Instead of putting 1%, because I see it going on my direction, I know on my plan is 1%. I should just enter with 1% of the amount I have in my brokerage, but I'm gonna want to go on 20% because I see the market going on my direction. And because I like discipline, later on the market shift. And I lost all the money I had. Because what I like discipline and I like patience. So all those two things are really important when it's come to investment, because without it, I mean, you can't just gonna blow off.
well,
So
I look at it and I want to make sure we're clear on understanding investing is different from trading. There are two different ways of making money. So if investing, you can trade, and because we're talking about investing, but you can trade and make a profit and invest your profit. But as far as the investing side of it, you are, it's not as a higher, it's always, everything has a risk, but with trading it's a more higher risk. But when it comes to investing, if you get the, like we said, the educational background of how to do it, and because it's really, you can't lose, because we have ways when the market is going down. We know what to do with our investments when the market is going down, and we know what to do with investment that's going up. So it's, the market either goes either way. It either goes up or it either goes down, and we have knowledge that is given to us that shows us and tells us what to do when it goes down. And a lot of people are like, what do? You got to be a part of the academy because that's the vital information right there. A lot of people don't get like, okay, so, and that's why they sell. And like you said, you have to have patience, but investing, all it is looking at knowing when the market is going up, knowing when the market is going down. And you have the people that's telling you when it's about to go down. And then they'll let you know how to secure your investments so you don't lose them.
And
So
actually, Jamie, what you say is so.
that's just me. I like that's all I needed. You showing me ways not to even lose when the market is going down.
Yeah, actually, it's really important what you just say, Jimmy, because even when it's come to investment, sometimes you can enter if you know that, let's say, example, I'm going to take an example, Bitcoin, you know that in a week, Bitcoin can go low and you want it to invest in it because you have a knowledge, you can wait when it's low to buy it. So all of that is important as well to know in which moment you should invest, which time to enter the market. And when it's come even to that, there is many things to learn. You have to learn about stablecoin. What is a stablecoin? When you know what is it, you have many nuggets to learn. But that's why being in a community where you can learn about
I
all
don't
of
give them
that.
all
Some
the
people
nuggets.
don't even know.
Don't give them all the nuggets. But yeah, there
So
is those things. I wasn't trying to tell them all that, but there is ways to get it out because you want to keep, we want to make sure that the community knows how to invest and this is the steps to invest. But as far as the details of it, that's something we learned in academy, and that's something we invested in ourselves so we can be taught how to do it. And that's the reason why we want the people that are watching this particular replay to join, because this is the thing. These are things we're getting. I'm not going to give you everything. Some things if sometimes people say, and I used to struggle with this saying that if you're not willing, you're not willing to invest, then it's more so you're not willing to do anything that you invest in. It's more so you don't take it seriously. I forgot the saying right quick, but anyway, it was more so saying if a person is always given things and they don't take the time to invest in it, then they don't appreciate it. It don't really, resonate. It's just like, I have kids. So me and Sophie, we get it. You give your kids everything, that they want and everything you want to. But after a while, you got to be like, okay, you got to do something, so you can know that, my work that I'm doing, you got to make sure that, this is something that you can't have. You need to be not saying you have to earn it, but it's more so they appreciate it better when they actually feel like they're a part of doing it, are making effort to saying to learn it. So so this is and that's it. You want to give people this information and value, but you also want them to take the time to learn it for themselves, because we're no educators. We're here as sharing the information to give you the connection to our educational platform, so we can make sure that we are being good stewardess over what we're receiving. So Queen Sophie, do you have anything else to say before we go?
Oh, I think you say it all, but if what I want to say, just to give example, I was actually yesterday talking with my 15 years daughter and say, what, for resolution for 2022, just mommy will start putting on side $15, 15, like let's say £15 a day. How much that would be at the end of the year after 12 months? That's over 10,000 pounds. And imagine you're investing that by getting profit on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine how beautiful holiday we can offer ourselves? we can travel and not be stress free.
Mm-hmm.
Then all this is the habit that now I'm in the space of the academy. I can learn how to discipline myself because it is teaching me the step how to invest, which mindset we need to have when it's about investing. Then I will really invite people right now that follow us tonight. If you really want to change, the future, because we have to come out to that poverty. And the poverty is about you learning the great step, how you invest in your money, how you can grow your money for a great future. That's the key. Then we inviting them to join us on the academy because we can't tell you all in one live. We tune in every single day with the best educator in the whole world that are teaching us how you get that mindset, how you get that education of being that millionaire on investing your money.
Mm-hmm.
Because only having the knowledge, it's it's a power. And imagine you having that knowledge and putting it in practice. We got it. And that's a great life for us. I believe on my kids' life that would be different
Mm-hmm.
because I'm starting now. I'm starting now. And I'm not stopping
And I
because
and I and that's the key, Sophie. Just starting it. A lot of people they let it play in their head so long, and
yeah,
they keep putting it off,
that's
and they
right.
notice it's something that they need to do.
Yeah.
It's like I really need to start doing that, and they even probably said it to themselves out loud. I really need to start investing. I hadn't really thought. And
That's
some
what
of them
we
may say, "Yeah, well, I'm doing that," but I don't really. But you may not know exactly what's going on with it. I might have no, actually idea on how to do it. But just being able to learn,
do.
is so vital. Being able
Yeah.
to learn it for yourself.
Hmm.
And maybe you're not that type of person. Maybe you like to have people do it for you. But it's always good to have to know things for yourself. I don't
Yeah.
care if you're a businesswoman, an entrepreneur. You know, believe
Mhm.
me, you don't want just an accountant dealing with your money. You don't know what's going on with your money. Let's make that clear. You feel me? You want to have some type of inside scoop of like how my money is flowing and what we getting in. You want to be in on that and have be educated on it as well. So if something happens, come up short, come up, missing, you're putting yourself in a position to know, okay, something's not right. So when you educate yourself in the area of investing, you're just doing yourself a
It's a great gift.
level up.
It's a great gift to give ourselves out, to learn how to invest. Because we left on the side, so much. But by being in the world of how to invest, by learning and getting that education, I can tell you, it's not only about, the future that you're building of how to invest, it's also the mindset.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. I definitely totally agree. I know it's past our time, but I wanted to make sure everybody done, spoke on, how in their heart what they wanted to say to our audiences. So all over, I love to say that all over. So anybody, last words is what I'm saying because we're cutting into our time. Any last words, great lady?
So my last word will be for everybody want to learn how to invest, for everybody who want to invest, make money working for them, because for decades we have been working for money. You have a chance in 2022, 2023, 2020, the years to come, to make money working for you. As everything, I like what Warren Buffett say, never put your money in something you don't have a knowledge about. So I will encourage people to learn about investment. Like as a school, you cannot see a student in, even if you want to be a doctor, you go in medicine school to learn about it so you can practice it. But when it's come to our money, we don't want knowledge. We just want to go on YouTube University to learn everything. YouTube University is not enough. Okay, you need to learn from people who have been doing it, for people who have results, from people who knows exactly what to do, even when the market is up, even when the market is down. So I highly encourage people to get the knowledge about investing. It's important to learn how to invest your money. No matter you are a coach, no matter your job, no matter your salary, no matter how much income you make monthly, yearly, it's important to have many sources of income. And one of the sources is investment. You can invest in stocks, you can invest in cryptocurrency, in anything you want, but you need the right knowledge so you know what to do properly, so you know how to protect your money, because it's about even protecting your money. So I highly encourage people to learn, and I highly encourage them to join a Yam Academy, because in a Yam Academy, you're going to learn about it, how to protect your account, how to set up your account, how to even have a ledger. What is a ledger? What is a stable coin? All of that, you're going to learn it by being in a Yam Academy. So I highly encourage people to join a Yam Academy so they can learn as well. So that's my last word. And don't forget to follow us and to be connected. Thank you.
So yes, so definitely. So how, she's talking about joining our academy. A lot of you may be asking, okay, so how would I do that? We have a Queens Global Building Facebook page, and also we are also on YouTube. So you can follow us on Queens Global Building. You can connect with either one of us. It doesn't matter. We have great lady who's, like I said, she's from Africa, Congo, and she lives here in the States. And then you have, if you're in, Europe, if you're in London, any of those countries there, you have Queen Sophie, who will be willing to, speak with you, talk to you. Myself in the United States, we glad to talk to you concerning, joining our platform. And I was only talking about last words, Queen Sophie. If you had any, so we can wrap everything up here.
Well, my last word is to invite everyone. The time is now to invest on yourself. First, believe on yourself, because when you start believing on yourself, everything is possible.
Yes.
And the time to invest is now. We're going in 2022. Like, I like when one of the mentors say, it's the year of double up. Then if you're thinking about double off your year for 2022, because it's 2-2, then we double our 2-2. That means you have to start being in this space. Come and join us on our academy, where you will learn. It's not about learning for you to become rich tomorrow. No, it's about learning for you to become more wealthy in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, and more. Because that's what we're talking about, having that wealthy life. Don't see yourself becoming rich overnight. No, that's not what we're learning in the space of the academy. But we're learning for you to become wealthy, to have your money sitting down your account in a few months, in a few years. And that's why we are here. And I will invite you really massively to join us. It's time for you to sit down and say, I'm getting that knowledge. Because in few years' time, you will watch us and we will be in a different place. You don't know. We will be in a, driving, I don't know, the last Rolls Royce, and you will be like, this lady was 2020. What's they been talking about? Yes, we're talking about investing. And in a few years, we will be laughing and say, we told you in 2020. You didn't listen. Now we can see the result and come. The time is now. Then I will really just invite people, make the great decision. It's not about spending those all money. I see the family getting excited. Oh, I can't do this, I can't do that because Christmas is coming. No, Christmas is not just about going there, buy food, making a nice table. I know it's nice to give. We want to give to the family. But the best gift you can give to your family right now. It's for you to say to yourself, I'm going to invest, because that will give better Christmas for years. And that's where I really invite this end of the year is the year of you deciding for 2022 to double up.
All
To
right. I love it. I love it. So it was so funny because she kept saying, what you doing in 2 years? I kept saying, laying on a resort. He's like, well, what you gonna do if I'll be buying land? I was just speaking on whatever she was saying. Like, yeah, that's what I'm be doing.
you
So
will be
it's just yeah. It's I mean we like I said, it's fun. I'd like to make it fun and not so serious, because it's definitely something that you enjoy. You once you start doing it, it's like, yes, I did it. It's an achievement. It's an accomplishment, and it's like something that you are doing that you weren't used to doing, and you're finding the pleasure and fulfillment in building that generational wealth. So I wanted to say, thank for everybody that's watching. I seen Queen Delja, Mentor, Coach Dorsey. How you doing? All those who are joining the call. Thank you, Queen Linda. Powerful. Thank you for all that are joining this live. And y'all have to tell me who this person is. Um,
be the gratitude that's
be gratitude. She says gratitude. Okay. So hi, so I'm appreciative. So those who support, some people listen to our calls. So we're going to continue. Again, we'll be back here next Wednesday with some more valuable information for everyone. If you want to, I love Queen Sophie. She's so kind-hearted to say, if you want to have any questions, put those questions in the chat. Put those questions so we can help. If you have some type of questions, we're here to help. It's a community about becoming, generational free and financially free. So we want to make sure that we're bringing you the information that you need to know. All right. So that's it. Y'all make it a great day. Make it a great week. And God bless you with much, much more into the overflow where you'll be able to be a blessing to people in all over the world. And that's our mission as well. Have a good one. Bye, Queens. Love y'all.